Okay, welcome back to another episode of the Day After Podcast.
What is up, everyone? And I know this is coming a little late, but this is a age-old tradition here on the Day After podcast. We do the Brantsteele prediction. It is one of my favorite Brantsteele, one of my preseason rituals that I really enjoy doing with Joe. And essentially, what happened is Brantsteele is going to predict what we're going to see happen in Survivor 48. I like this team, or I like this cast. I just earlier this morning I was watching like everyone's little like clip, like has their stats, and then so I get more of a feel. I think we're in for a good one.
Yeah, I'm I've said it before, I'm not the highest on this cast thus far. I did like the energy. I saw them enter the beach and everything and it seemed like they have some good energy, but that doesn't always translate to the full season. Um
Valid.
so so we're gonna have to see. I think there might be one or two people who might be fun from my perspective. But we have to see how the season unfolds. But right now, I think I liked the last three casts better personally.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. You
Yeah.
can't judge it before. Yeah, I mean, like if you only judge a cast
Yeah.
whether it's going to be good or not, or even a contestant just based off
I would
preseason.
yeah, well I'm saying I think preseason I was more excited for the last three seasons than this cast. So yet again, it can change. I'm not
Oh
saying this
yeah,
cast, I'm not like this cast is gonna suck. I'm more like I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it as much as what we've been getting, but I'm gonna I'm watching it. It's like
of course. Just a little side thing. So we're recording this the day before, and the day before the show comes out. Funny because we're called the day after.
yeah.
Anyway, uh, so Jeff was saying it was like, oh yeah, we'll listen to the fans. The thing is, they're still gonna watch no matter what. Like even if we
Yeah.
make a mistake, we know, all right, we hear that, but we know that you're gonna come back. Um yeah, and I took that as like a genuine thing. It was like, how hardcore the fan base is. And also with
Mhm.
48, I think the tricky thing is there's so much hype for season 50 that it is, I don't want to say overshadowing season 48,
Yeah.
but now it is very much season 48 is now part of the hype for season 50 because throughout the season you'll be able to vote on stuff that's going to happen in season 50 because
Yeah.
essentially the twist for season 50 other than being an all-star season is we're going to let the fans design the game basically, which I think is cool. And even the logo I think is very nice because it harkens back to the OG
Mhm.
logo. But it's always weird when it's like going on with the season at the same time.
Yeah, yeah. I think season 50 is going to be, at least for me, like always looking back, it's like it almost is going to hamper seasons now 47, 48, and 49 because we knew
Even
about
like
season 50.
46 a little bit,
Yeah, 46, but it was like near the end of 46.
Yeah.
So it felt like 46 kind of at least got to live for a while as like it. But 47, everyone who went out there knew that we were going to get an all-star season very soon. They were playing to get on an all-star season. This season, people are going to be playing with the intention of getting on an all-star season. Season 49, there's going to be some people who want to play back-to-back games and they're going to want to play to go on the all-star season. So it's going to create a weird sense where there's going to be where there are players who are like big, like we got to make swings, we got to make moves, we got to do a bunch of things, and then there's going to be the other people who are like, let's not do that and just make it to deep into the game. So
Yeah.
it kind of does create a weird little sense there, but I don't know. I typically like it when they can just focus on their individual game instead of a future game.
I mean, the thing is like you have to do good enough in this game to come back for,
Yeah,
season 50, which is like,
yeah,
obviously they want it to be their biggest season ever because like
yeah.
50 seasons of any show, like some shows don't even make it past three. Like, like it is a big deal no matter what kind of show it is. 50
Mhm.
seasons of a show is damn near unheard of.
Yeah. Yeah, and to be able to like play in a recent season and then play with some of the legends who I've been hearing, like there's are rumored call lists that have been out there, which I don't know if you see any of those. Um
I I have not. I know one person. I heard one person kind of like soft confirm to me that they were. They didn't
yeah.
outright say it because they have an NDA, but they
Yeah.
they gave me a sign that they were.
Yeah, I know Sean Rector from Arcasis is like pretty much going to be on season 50. Um
Yeah, that's like I don't know if that yeah, I know that's a popular one that I've been hearing.
yeah, Lex
Um
Vandenberg has been rumored to be in the cycle as well. Um
yeah,
I've heard Sam from 47 is actually one who got a call. So
I wouldn't be surprised. I think he's a good player.
yeah, I know, but I think like if I was looking at 47, like you're bringing one person back from 47, I don't think I would have said Sam. I feel like
I
Andy would have been a good one. I think Genevieve would
Andy
have been a good one.
Andy, Genevieve, Rachel, I would say those would be my top three.
Yeah. So interesting that's that he was in. I also heard, potentially even Russell Hantz. I've actually heard that there's going to be a big player from seasons 10 to 19, and apparently some of the signs I've been hearing have been pointing towards Russell Hantz as getting a call. So I don't know if that's going to happen, but
I think that's a discussion for another time. Let's
yeah,
focus on this.
yeah.
I know
See,
that
it's overshadowed.
exactly, like, but I understand it's kind of like same thing with like, like I understand because especially since fans are voting on it, it's kind of like we have to do this now. But I get it. But yeah, so I think this cast is gonna be good. I'm super excited, and also our draft. The one word is fuck, most because 8 is my unlucky number. Um, that's a big one, but I feel good about this tribe. I think we're in for a good season. So let us introduce everyone. First off, we have Bianca Rose. Rose is my bad, plural. She's a Jersey girl, and I don't have my sheet in front of me with all the info. Joe, do you?
She is a PR consultant from Arlington, Virginia.
Yeah. Um, she kind of looks like my friend Yulia. So I like her because of that. I think she has out of this team, I think she has a decent-ish shot. I will say, I think tribe chemistry is going to play a huge factor, though.
Yeah, Bianca, I feel like she's just the player that like can go out pre-merge without really doing anything because she might sit back and then suddenly she just gets taken out by big personalities, which she is on a tribe with a lot of big personalities.
Oh,
So
yeah.
so sometimes you can be like, oh, that's gonna be a benefit, but if you have too many big personalities like to be with big personalities, you
You
know?
said you said too many. You mean too me.
Yeah.
No, no, no.
So
We'll get to
yeah,
Star in a bit, but like I watched her video and speak, and I'm like, whoa. I
yeah.
wonder if she's able to sustain that for 26 days.
Yeah, we're gonna see. I think there's four people on this tribe who I would see at least in the early days being like personalities of the show.
Yeah.
So that could be a potential bad thing if this tribe does go. I do think that overall this is one of the stronger tribes. Um,
Yes, I
so
agree.
there's a chance that this tribe goes 0 to 1 time. So she maybe just has to survive one tribal council. But yeah, if I actually looked at who I like personally think is more likely to win this game, I would probably put her up near the end, in my opinion. Um, or at least to get to the end. I feel like she's got a bigger battle, especially early on, and then there is that chance that she just gets the merge and kind of slides by for a big part, pulls out a Marianne or Erica kind of final six, near the end game move
Yeah.
that wins. So like, there's a chance there. I just would never personally bet on that style to like you should not bet on making the move at final six to win the game.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
it
It
can
is tough. I
happen.
mean,
It can happen. It's just not like I think that that's her best bet, and I don't think
I
it's
think
there.
it's tough because I think edit plays a factor into that because there's a
Yeah.
lot of like things that like you can be very consistent with your game up
Mhm.
until that point. Like not everything is like the move or like you're the one like in the front runner of that move, but like if you're voting right or at the very least you're able to keep the target off of you, sometimes like you have that flashy move at 6 and then everyone's like, oh, okay, and they
Mhm.
kind of like catch on.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We'll see. We'll see. Okay, moving on next to Eva Erickson, who is a 23-year-old PhD candidate from Providence, Rhode Island, and one of the big things with her is that she is on the autistic scale. She does have that going on, but I think that I think she's destined to go pretty far. I wouldn't be surprised
Yeah.
if she is the like Noelle of the season. Maybe like she was kind of like this underdog, but then like actually was doing some good in some of the challenges, has a pretty good challenge performance like in the merge area. But I do see her probably going out somewhere between 7 to 5. Maybe just being one of those players that you just can't take to the ends. No one's gonna want to go to final
Up
four fire
against her.
making with her. Yeah.
I feel she is definitely one of the strongest, not only contestants, but I can also see characters, not just like character for
Mhm.
the sake of character, but like someone where they have a lot going for them. They're entertaining to watch. They have a cool backstory. Like her backstory, she was like, yeah, not only that, but getting her PhD, despite people being like, early on in her life, being like, oh, she's never going to be able to like live by herself and stuff like that. She's like, nah, fam, I'm going to get my PhD. I'm going to be on men's hockey teams and be the captain of one of them.
Yeah.
Like, she is a boss through and through. And I think the only thing that like prevented me from like choosing her as maybe a winner pick was the fact of like the rest of the cast can't bring her to the end because if they do, she's like an automatic win.
Yeah, yeah, I can even see her beasting out near the end. So I feel like that's why you can't even take her necessarily to like 5. Like this, once it's
Yeah,
like around 7, like when she loses, just take her out.
yeah, but don't
So
because I
yeah,
think she's pretty cool.
yeah, yeah. No, I think she's gonna have a decent outing. I think she's gonna be here. What if she goes out at 7? That's like 11 episodes or something, 12 episodes that she's gonna be on
Yeah.
here. So I expect her to be on for a while.
All right. Next up, we have Joe Hunter. We got ourselves a fireman here. This guy, big family man, loves dad jokes. I really like this guy. He definitely
Mhm.
has. He's someone where you can smell winner potential on him, but I think that's going to put a huge target on his back. I think he can win this game, but like a little bit different than like with Eva. It's
Mhm.
like it's more apparent, and then like if he's saying firemen and stuff like that, some people might be like thinking like, oh, a Jeremy type, and stuff like that, or
Yeah.
firemen typically do well on these, so like
Yeah.
I feel like they're gonna clock that when it comes to the merge.
Yeah, I have been hearing that Jeff Probst and the production loves the season. Okay, and whenever production and Jeff Probst loves the season, it's a lot of times it's a big bravado guy who ends up winning the season. And I just
Hmm.
feel like there's a good chance that production it loved Joe going into it, and we're just super happy to see him
Did,
win the game.
did you draft him or did I?
You have him, and I yeah. So I think you actually might have the winner here, and that is purely just based off of what we know of production and Jeff Probst. So I think he's going to do well. I think that there's a big theme right now where there's a lot of big bravado guys. There's a lot of big alpha males throughout this cast. And I think that
Yeah,
there's a good chance that we're going to have an alpha male alliance come the merge that just
I think
runs
we're
the
gonna have
season.
alpha males and then also the Marianne Brigade.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna have to see. I do think Joe is right now actually probably one of my top 3 choices to win the game.
Yeah.
And a lot of that does come from just like I just know that Jeff Probst freaking he's so happy about the season. He has like basically said he likes the season more than 47. So
Yeah. Even he did a video, the interview and stuff, because he did like a big powwow with some other producers about 40, about Survivor 50 and like Survivor as a whole. And like, it was like people have come up to me and said like 47 is their favorite New Era season. I'm like, you haven't seen 48 yet. And so yeah,
yeah,
they very, very hyped for that, for this
yeah.
season.
Yeah, I also know that they love the second season in the filming cycle more than the first one. Um like they like 46 more than 45. They like 44 more than 43. They like 42 more than 41. Some of them make sense. That one makes sense. But
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like if you're in it for the memes and for the crazy what the F moments, I feel 46 is better than
mhm,
45, but
yeah.
I think overall, tonally, 45
Yeah.
is better.
The thing is though that like he came out of that season 46 thinking that those were some of the best players of the new era. Like strategically.
And
So
we'll see.
I mean, we saw from that one, but this season it does seem like there's a clear, um, probably a production favorite wins the season, and that's usually what determines if they like a season. Like they didn't like Gabler, so they don't like 43. Like even though I think the everything else besides the Gabler win is better than everything we got in 44.
Yeah, 100%. Well,
Yeah,
44 was like just the Tika season and
yeah.
little romance between Fran and Matthew, but like,
Yeah, that
yeah,
died very early on, because Matt went out very quickly and then Franny shortly
yeah.
after. But yeah, we're gonna see. I do think I originally when we did the draft thought a woman was winning. Now I think a guy is winning, so I might have just gotten screwed again. Maybe my draft is already over. It's doomed, everyone. It's doomed.
You're so pessimistic, Joe.
That's me. Okay. Moving on next to Shaheen Davari, who is another person who I think is actually now in like one of my top spots for who I think is going to win the game, which I think you have. um,
Let me
and
pull up this list. Keep
yeah,
talking.
yeah, he is absolutely going to be the narrator of the season. He is going to probably be in the game till at least final six. And if he's in the final six with one or two people who have his back completely, he could make the end game. He can make the end and just win the game.
Yeah.
Um,
Two of the three people you that are in your top three are in my top three.
mhm.
Um, you have to watch the rest of the video to see who my winner pick is or who I chose as my winner pick. But
Yeah.
yeah, uh, yeah, I agree with you. I think he's someone where he also has one of those things like. Granted, it's a dude with a beard. There's plenty of dudes with beards, but he has something about him. He has like a certain like I would say X factor where you're like, there's something about this guy. Um, I think maybe not as apparent as Joe, in the sense
Mhm.
of like that can spell winner, but I definitely see like, all right, this dude is going to be important.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna see. I do see him being like that Jesse Omer kind of like archetype. Uh,
yeah,
you know, definitely. If I was looking at who I already think could potentially be on 50 from this season, if he makes it deep, I feel like he's going to be a contender that they're reaching out to.
oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all right. Next
Okay.
up, we have Star Toomey, and she is a ball of energy.
Oh yeah.
Like I watched her video and I'm like, she maintained that energy throughout the whole thing. I'm curious, like I said, I'm curious. She is a big personality. She
Mhm.
is, if we're talking like kind of like fun, like kind of like fun, crazy energy, like Marianne, because like she, like she's one of the people that
Yeah.
we kind of pegged, and who I believe she compared herself to Marianne as well. She is like Marianne squared. Um,
Mhm.
which I think it's going to be fun, but I'm worried if that's going to put a huge target on her back because maybe it's like everyone might be starving and they're like, I need you to bring it down.
Yeah,
And like,
yeah, it's cool that Marianne won 42, by the way. Not a great early game player. Like, she very well goes pre-merge in most seasons that she is on. So, and she even had to, like, she said she had to dial back her Marianne isms when she hit the merge. So will Star know to do that? So that's the big question. And will Star make it to that point? As we said, this is one of the stronger tribes, so there's a good chance. But like, if Joe, Shaheen, Thomas, and let's say Eva kind of get together and they're just like, we can't be with her anymore. Like, she's just driving us insane around camp. There's the world that she goes out pre-merge because it's just like we just need to get to the next day without having to worry about that. So I love Star's energy, but there is that always like there's that fear right now of just like, is she
yeah,
going to be too much too fast?
I kind of wanted to make her far just because I want to see like, is she going to be consistent with all of that? Like, I know
Mm-hmm.
she's obviously excited, but I'm always like, like you've seen those memes where it's like, when you just like the format of like, oh, freshman year and then senior year they're all like defeated to like dark circles under the eyes and everything. I'm wondering what the island might do to that energy.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna at some points take a toll. This is why I'm excited for them to bring Rice back in season 50 because it's
Yeah, I feel
absolutely
like that's
getting
one of
good.
the votes.
I can,
That's one
I
of the votes.
I could go down the list and tell you exactly right now which ones are going to get picked. Pretty much, colors might be a little different because that's like whatever, but like everything else, I can tell you, no force fire making. They're getting Rice.
Yeah,
Well, I forgot what the other thing was.
we'll find out tomorrow or
Yeah,
today for you guys.
yeah,
But I also find it hilarious. I find it hilarious because forced fire making, even if we vote that, it still technically might happen. Uh,
yeah. I don't know. I will say they have over the last like year or two. I've been hearing that production is even a little tired of it. So the fact that production is feeling that means that I think they are okay if that disappears.
I mean, it's been around for over 10 seasons, so
I think we've
yeah,
gotten enough force fire making now to where like it's fine. Like we don't need any
yeah.
more. Like we've seen it play out so many times where before it was like so rare and random. Now that we've had it so many times, I think people will actually prefer just a regular vote.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on next to Thomas Krottinger, who is a 34-year-old music executive in Los Angeles, California. He's another one who I'm excited to see play. I do see potential pre-merge equity in there where he goes out a little early if it's not quite vibing with him on this tribe. But I think he's going to be fun, but I also can see him going out maybe around like early to mid merge. I don't I don't
That's where
necessarily.
more so I see him go early to
Yeah,
mid merge. I think
yeah,
he's going to be very strong on his tribe.
yeah,
Um, I feel like he's one of the people, like, I feel like he's going to be able to get along with everyone
yeah, yeah.
starting out. Like,
You know who I see Kane from season 44 in him. I see a little bit of Kane. I feel like he's going to just be okay in terms of like where he is on his tribe, but I just see him hitting the merge and not finding the right people and just getting taken out.
I don't think he's going to be a Kane, and that's not just because I had like a very like strong
Yeah,
like yeah, Kane's going to do well preseason of that, but I'm like I feel like he's going to be like I think he's a very smart dude, and he like in the music biz as well. Um, I think he's going to be very social, but I think once you get to like 11, 10, or 9, I feel like that area they'll be like, all right, Thomas is here to play the game, and then that's when they're going to start targeting him.
yeah,
I think pre-merge he should be safe unless he starts to overplay,
Yeah,
which I think he's socially aware enough not to overplay at this point.
we like to say that, but people do it all the time.
I might have doomed him by saying that.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like a lot of people, I mean, and we were just talking about it. People want to be on season 50. And if you're coming in day one wanting to be on season 50, you're going to play hard within those first 14 days before you even get there to the merge. So there's a good chance that he is going to try to make some big move, or try to take out some person that does not sit well with the tribe. He goes out pre-merge because of it. So there's definitely a world for there, but yeah, I don't. I personally would be surprised if he makes it past final 10. Like that would be, I would say like kudos. Like that would be I would be like you overperformed here.
All right. Only time will tell.
Yeah. Okay. On to the Vula tribe.
All right. First up, we have Cedric McFadden. And this guy is a little hard to read. I think he's definitely going to be an asset for his tribe. I think maybe not similar spot as Thomas, but like for different reasons. One, doctors don't always do well on this show.
Yep.
And I feel like he's someone where I think he's going to be like a peaceful presence and stuff like that. I do see this tribe and I can see like a kumbaya kind of like vibe from it. But I feel like he's someone where I don't know if it's just the glasses and or like the fact that
Mm-hmm.
he's a doctor, but I feel like when it comes to the merge, they're going to look at like strategic threats or like social threats. And then like he might fall into that category.
Yeah, I do think him being older as a doctor is better than sometimes when we see the 30-year-old doctors who go out
Yeah.
there.
I
Because
mean, Gabler is a doctor and he ended up winning the game.
yeah, but like the thing is with Gabler and why he worked, you would never fucking know he was a doctor. You look at him and you go, there ain't no way. There ain't no way. So, but Cedric, he is definitely more well put together than Gabler, like in terms of just visually aesthetically. So yeah, I think he does have to worry about the doctor curse more so than Gabler. I Yeah, I can see him going out early. I can see him getting taken out early merge. I just it's another one where it's just like if I had to guess right now, like top 5 people who aren't winning this game 100%, I'd probably put him in that list. I just don't see it.
Sorry, Cedric, if you're watching this.
Yeah, I listen. I hope you get whatever experience you want out of Survivor. It's just probably not winning.
So for Survivor contestants who I have to say this because Emily Flippin famously watched our channel when 45 was on. If you watch this, obviously we're getting an edit, we're getting the preseason stuff, so take none of this personally. Also,
Yeah,
Joe King is a bit of a dick,
yeah. I I
and what
I
I like to call a chaos gremlin.
I give the people what they want, the real news.
I bring them hearts and one-liners and craziness, but like fun craziness, not chaos
Yeah,
craziness.
yeah. It's not even chaos. I'm just speaking the truth from my perspective.
Then that's opinion. Truth from your perspective is opinion.
uh Hearsay,
You
hearsay.
work for Facebook fact checking?
That's
Like what the hell?
That is hearsay. I heard that word on Law and Order, and I know what it means. Okay, moving on next to Justin Piapi, who, what you know what? He's gone up my rankings, and you know why?
How come?
Because Dave Portnoy from Barstool Sports rated his pizza. That's right. In the last 2 months, he went to this guy's pizza place and ate his pizza. One Bite Pizza review and rated it a 7.9, which is pretty good for Dave Portnoy.
Yeah, I have never watched any of his video. I watched a food theory on him. I know he's I know he's a tough guy to please,
Yeah,
but
if you get an 8, that's like drive an hour to find that pizza place.
yeah. So he felt point 0.1 up shy of that. No.
Yeah.
But yeah, pizza manager, I think he has a very nice story going into this. He was like, I dropped out of college because my mom needed my help. And like he's a pizza manager. If you watched his video, he's also like working out in the pizza stuff, like he's Rocky in the fridge. I
Mhm.
think like I know we were worried about Jelensky vibes, or you were, but I'm like, I feel maybe if tribe chemistry's not there, he gets targeted early, but I feel like he's someone where I feel like if they get to know him really well, he's going to do well. I feel
Yeah.
somewhat of a kinship where I'm like, this guy can appear to be an easy target, whereas like, oh, he probably is going to be, like someone to get rid of right now. But if you hear the dude out and listen to him, I think you're in for a good alliance member. And that's just, like, I don't know. I feel like a kinship, and maybe that's it. But I see
Yeah.
some Ryan and Justin.
Yeah, my fear, and it's not even just necessarily for him, but it's for this tribe. Because I think just on paper, this tribe is physically weaker than the other two tribes. So like this tribe needs to hope that their puzzle makers are better than the
Yeah.
other two tribes' puzzle makers, and that there are challenges early on where puzzles are the difference maker. Because if not,
Usually the puzzle is the win condition for most challenges.
Yeah, but sometimes there's like easier puzzles that like if you get there faster, like you can kind of do and you'll probably win. So we're gonna have to see. This tribe definitely has to hope that the puzzles this season are tougher and they can do the puzzles better than other people. Um,
Yeah.
and if that doesn't work out for them, this tribe I could see losing like 4 people in the pre-merge. And if
And I know
that's
you're sweating bullets for that because your winner pick is on this tribe.
Yeah, that's what scares me. Man, if she goes out, like imagine if I pick like the first boots, watch her somehow be the first boot. That would be crazy.
Joe, I don't want that for you. As
Yeah,
funny as that would be, because I like Stephanie too. But we'll
yeah,
we'll get to Stephanie in a bit. But like
yeah.
to Justin, I
But
really vibe with
yeah,
this guy. I think he has potential.
but yeah. What I was trying to get at though, I don't think he survives 4 tribal councils pre-merge. I just don't see that route happening for him. Truthfully, I don't even know if he survives 3 tribal councils on this tribe. I think he could potentially survive 2. Potentially. You
I
know?
don't know because when we talk like a decimation like that,
Yeah.
it's tough because it's tribe chemistry, alliances, and strategies. When it comes to
Yeah.
like, if you're talking about, whether it's pagonging or something like that, or oolonged, like if this tribe gets oolonged or Matt singed, it's like who amongst the, it's like sometimes it's like who, like for Matt Singh, I think is a great example. It was like on paper, if you saw that tribe, did you think that did you think that those two, like Denise and fuck, I'm forgetting his name. I feel bad for getting
Malcolm? Did you forget Malcolm?
I forgot
Jake
this.
Jake is gonna hate you when he sees this.
I knew it started with an M.
And this, everyone, is why he did not make the Hall of Fame. Go ahead, Ryan.
Anyway, I really hope none of you actually skip over this and enjoy this back and
This
forth.
is the second Brantsteele where the pre stuff has been gold. So
No, but on paper, if you looked at that tribe, did you think that those two would not only be a strong alliance, but the final two of that tribe? No. So like the thing is you never know how certain chemistry between people are going to play out. And I mean, we've been a part of orgs and we've hosted games where we're like, "Oh, we wouldn't think like this person would get along with these people or this person or these individuals would vibe with each other." It's like, you don't know, you can theorize, but until you see it happen, who's to say?
Yeah. Well, we will see. We will see.
We can't show this to Jake.
He's gonna watch. He's gonna see it.
All right, next up is Kevin Lung. If that's mispronunciation, I am sorry. But what is his info? I know
Yeah.
very little.
Let me get it here. He is 33 from Livermore, California, and he is a finance manager.
Okay, he's smart. He's good with numbers. When I see him, he does seem like I think he is definitely going to be smart. He is someone where he has a very innocent looking face and he knows it. So he's going to
Mm.
play that up. Now, whether he gets targeted early because of it or he's a sleeper threat, totally up in the air, totally up to how the players play, or if he's like clocked early, or if someone sees through that. But I will say it's a bit of a wild card. Unlike not in the sense like I think he's going to be unpredictable. It's like I don't know where to place him on like my boot list order.
Yeah, he has a lot of variance. Based off of the little thing that we also saw from like the show, I could see him being a first boot. He was like he had that awkward like swatting away the fly. I don't know. It felt like a goofy thing they'd give to someone who goes out early. That's just like
Carolyn literally picked up a rock and rubbed it on her face in the first scene of 44.
I mean, yeah, that's an example, but I feel like they do like to give weird things if someone has like a weird interaction who goes out early, just like put that in there. Someone pre-mergers have to get interactions in those trailers, and maybe they don't think he's got much else to go, so let's just give him kind of a awkward thing. Maybe he's gonna get dodo music early on, and we're just gonna see him they're going to give him a bad edits because he's going to go out early. Like, I feel like they might be doing that to this guy, which,
Joe is spicy today with all
yeah.
these.
Okay, and this is what I'm saying. I'm not a big fan of the cast. What do you want? Do you want me to be all sunshines and roses with them? I feel like there's a lot of people on this cast that I can see not doing good, which means that I'm going to be wrong about some of them, but I'm going to be right about others.
I think we're just also getting a spicy joke today.
Uh, you haven't even seen Spicy Joe yet.
Oh, I have.
But yeah, I mean, I think there's a world that he goes deep. I don't necessarily win. Like, I don't see him winning the game, but there is a world I think that he's like final five, final four. I can see him getting that deep. But I also see worlds where he does just like do a bunch of things that Survivor loves to just give the dodo music to, and then he goes out relatively early.
Only time will tell.
Yeah. Okay. Next up, we got Mary Zhang, who is, give me a sec here, 30 from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and is a substance abuse counselor. And from what we know of, she's going to get medical called in on episode 1. Now, I believe she is not getting medevacs, though.
Yeah.
From what I've seen, she will not be medevac. I think I saw like the immunity challenge. She was still there.
Yeah, I will say something else about that immunity challenge, which kind of throws a little bit of a wrench into maybe this tribe getting decimated, is that they seemed a little calm and
Mm-hmm.
then they were looking over like it was there for the purple tribe to complete it. So I think actually this team is safe. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you lose your winner pick in the very first one.
Okay.
Uh, but
But
yeah,
yeah, I think now that I can like look at her a little more of not being this first Bruce situation that we kind of were thinking of potentially when we did the draft. I do think there's some upside to her. I
Yeah,
think that
100%.
there's definitely worlds that she makes it pretty deep into this game. You know, being a substance abuse counselor, I mean, you know, like she's used to talking to people, and
Yeah,
you know, it's the equivalent of being like a therapist. You know, you're able to, you know, be able to work out problems with people, which is
yeah,
extremely helpful in Survivor when you're out there starving. People hate each other. To be able to be like a mediator is definitely a good thing for her. So she's just in another situation of just like if you switch her with someone else on a different tribe, I'd probably be even higher on her. This tribe, just like now looking at it, it's just like, man, it's gonna be super scary to make it through the pre-merge on this tribe.
we'll see. We'll see. I think I understand why, but I don't think it. I mean, I at least think they're not losing the first challenge. So rest assured for that.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think with Mary, I think I'm still looking for more, kind of like with Cedric, where I was like, hey, I don't know if it was just the framing of like, all right, she might get injured early on. I don't know if that challenge where she's like falling down is the beach challenge in the beginning, or if
Uh,
that's from a future episode. Um, but I don't know. Like, I feel there's more I like to think. I think she does have good energy from what I remember of her video, but
mhm.
um, she's one of the people where she hasn't like I don't see her. Even though I like her energy and stuff, I feel like there's a lot more like charactery characters here. But I do think she has some potential. It's just preseason hasn't given it to me yet.
Yeah. Yeah, what's interesting though is that she has a lot of hype for people preseason. I've seen a lot of people saying that they're rooting for her as their winner pick. Um, so
Really?
yeah, like online people, and it feels so similar to the Caroline love that happened last season. There was a lot of random people preseason and during the season that just loved Caroline and thought she was going to win. She was one of the best players ever. And it's like so interesting sometimes when like like it's an unexpected like favorite from like a small subsection of the internet who are super vocal.
I don't know. I feel like it's kind of like similar to all right for Carolyn last time. I think preseason, yes, but she was just not getting the confessionals and the
Yep.
screen time for it. But I wonder if she passed the Banu bench or the Banu bar.
Banu Bar. I don't know, but I know that people in episode 10 were saying that Caroline's winning the game. And it wasn't happening. Like clearly it wasn't happening, but people just loved her. It was a phenomenon. If you looked at like because I go on X to get the confessionals, and like, man, people there were just like all about Caroline.
To be fair, it's X, so take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. It's a small subsection, but like
Yeah,
it's there. People on YouTube videos for Survivor talking about how much Mary is going to win the season. How oh my gosh, she's the best player on the cast. So you know,
we'll see. We'll see.
yeah,
You never know. Like with Rachel, we weren't getting good vibes from her preseason. She ended up being one of the best parts of 47 and ended up winning the game. So you never ever know.
mm-hmm.
All right. Next up, we have Cy Hewley. What is her profession and stuff?
She is 29 from Simi Valley, California, and is a marketing professional.
Okay. So I always feel like marketing peeps will always have like an edge because it's all about selling yourself. Um, yeah. I don't honestly remember too much about her except
Yeah.
her names say I might confuse with Sai because it's spelled just like that for an anime character from Naruto.
Yeah.
So I might say Sai by accident. I know it's Sei.
I'm going to absolutely be saying Psy at some point just because same thing. I'm going to read a vote and I'm going to actually say Psy. So it's I get you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I do think that there's a good chance that she makes it deep in this game. I'm actually a little more higher on her. Uh, I feel like she's got a little bit of that Marianne energy as well, but I think as it's toned down. It's like
Yeah.
it's like a 7 out of 10 of Marianne's energy, whereas Stars like up there to like 10, 12. I do think that she's going to be a little bit of the same type, but like reduced, which I think is going to be better for her. I think that because of that, like if I had to guess right now, one person to make out of this tribe, I do think it's her. Even though my winner pick is here, I think that she's actually more likely to survive the pre-merge portion of this game. So I am pretty high on her. I'm not sure necessarily like win the game, but I do see deep run in her.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
So, okay, moving on next to my winner pick, who hopefully I'm not having second thoughts about picking
I
her as my
think you're
winner
gonna be
pick.
fine, Joe.
I know. I'm just scared. I'm just scared. Okay.
Joe. It's not gonna happen again like last time.
Oh, but what if it does? We don't know. We don't know yet.
Statistically speaking, as you know, I don't know math that well, but I think the odds are in your favor that it's not going to happen like that, where you're
Yeah.
losing everyone. I feel like Stephanie is a solid choice.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. There's something about her where she also has kind of like what I was saying about like Shaheen. It's like like yeah, she looks like just like an average person, but there's something about her that gives her like an X factor. And I know
Yeah.
like I don't know if it's just like the hippie vibe sometimes that I've seen her in some of like the B-roll in the videos, but I don't know.
They
She's got something about her.
they've really tried to make her seem like a potential main character based off of trailers and little promos and stuff. Which scares me also. Like if she survives like for a few episodes, oh no, she's making a deep run. If she doesn't survive, I mean, then it's like it could also
Oh
be
no shit.
it could be that red herring thing where they're like trying to make you think, oh, this person's good. Kind of like Brandon Donlin, like they gave him so much preseason love just to say second boots.
Yeah.
Also, real quick, she is 37 from Brooklyn, New York, and is a tech product lead.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Um
I'm hoping she does good. I think she should do good. I like if I had to pick like, and that's why I picked her first. If I had to pick someone who I think is just going to be good at Survivor and make it deep out of this entire cast, I'd pick her. But also,
I,
this cast
yeah.
could be a cast that wants those good players gone very quickly.
I think she's giving a bit of a Genevieve vibe as well. Maybe not as like Genevieve as Genevieve, but like the same kind of like strong female as well that can do a deep run. I feel like the reasons why I was kind of like choosing Genevieve, maybe not an obvious Kim Spradlin Wolf, but like I think deep down because she has the hippie, earthy persona slash vibe about her
Mhm.
that the Kim Spradlin is buried underneath.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna see. I think she should do well, but it's always that fear of just like, what if this is the season where the people who should do good don't do good, similar to last season. But yeah, let's move on now.
Joe, it's okay. We were both wrong about Rome. You just got the first pick.
I mean, I would say the entire first eight people or so, or 10 people should be switched. I think that would have been a better season. But what?
I
Let's move on.
know.
Let's move on next to the Siva tribe. Go ahead, take it away, Ryan.
All right, first person we have is Charity Nelm. She is a flight attendant. I do remember that.
Mhm.
She is also someone where I don't know, I saw her video And I'm like, she was talking about like, oh, I can't like side eye and do stuff like how I was on the airplane, like judge people. When she did that, I was like, is she actually going to be judgy on here? I don't know if she gives off mean girl vibes, but I can see her kind of like, oh, I don't know. Maybe it's something where she's not able to hide her face as well as she can seem. There was something about that where it was in her like intro video where I was like, is that foreshadowing?
Uh-huh.
But I don't know. I think on paper, when I was looking at her bio and stuff, I think there's a lot of good things about her. I think she's giving. I think she has a legitimate shot, or like if this team goes a few times, I can see her be safe, depending on tribe chemistry. Like I said, if like it was that one thing when I saw her video that kind of had me worried, but I think she's a decent enough choice.
Yeah, I'm pretty high on Charity. I think she and David are gonna bond really quick, close. I feel like they're gonna get close, and then I think David and Camilla. I mean, I know we're going a little ahead. I think they're gonna go at a rivalry. I think we're gonna see a little bit of a war between two opposing factions, and it's going to be the other three people that will essentially decide who is going to stay. And I think that they're going to end up choosing David. So I think that Charity's going to end up actually find kind of like being in a good spot for the tribe early on, and not, but also not being the like the figurehead, the person that everyone is looking at as like the one deciding things, even though she might be like in the ear of that person. So I do see her doing very well in the season. I feel like she's going to make like final six at least. And yeah, that's what I think.
Things are, I think that's a fair assessment. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, moving on next to Chrissy Sarnowski, who is 54 from Chicago, Illinois, and is a fire lieutenant. And we're getting another person who I think is making final six here at least. You know,
Yeah.
the older woman archetype on Survivor has recently been great. If you are in that
Yeah.
archetype, people want to work with you because you are going to be loyal. You are going to vote with them. You're a guaranteed vote. And that is very good for most of the game of Survivor. Maybe you got to get cut near the end if, you seem like you might be too big of a jury threat, which can happen. But also there's chances that you just get sent brought to the end. Um, I don't necessarily think winner, but I do see deep run.
I see Deep Run. I feel like she is like obviously a little different from like Tom Westman, but in the sense of like has like some like similar traits, like personalities and like maybe on resume and paper in the sense of like I think obviously she's going to be natural born leader. She's someone where she's also I don't. I think a lot of people aren't going to see her as a threat, like you said. They're going to see her as like an ally and someone loyal. And I think that's not just going to be like her strategy. I think that's how she's genuinely going to be. And I feel like when you're genuinely like that, it can take you pretty far in this game. I think she has enough life experience. She's someone where I would be nervous lying to her because I feel like she has a bullshit detector that is fine tuned and 90% accurate. So yeah, I think she has a very strong chance in this game of making a deep run as well. And she's someone I'm also rooting for.
Yeah, yeah. Sounds good.
All right. Next up is David Kine, and this is the stunt man out here in Los Angeles. I hope he's at the Bryson Wen that I'm going to. And this guy, he is like if we took Will from Casino Royale, and this is the Hollywood version of him. In the,
Yeah.
and that's mostly because of the chalky milk stuff. He was like, "Yeah, I got these muscles because of chocolate milk." Um, this guy is gonna be a big personality. Uh, I know he says like he's not egotistical or like not cocky and stuff like that. I think it's something where even if that's not the case, it's if the other tribe or the other members of the tribe that see that because perception is reality. for people. And I think he's definitely going to be an asset to this tribe. I hope he's around. He seems very, very entertaining. But
Yeah.
depending on how he is, I feel like they keep him around unless it's like I would say maybe like 14, 13, and stuff. Then they're going to be like, we're close enough to the merge or earn the merge. Let's get rid of him. But I
Yeah.
think he's good in the early pre-merge.
Yeah, I am excited to see him play. I don't know if you know, but he's not a huge fan of Survivor. Um,
Yeah,
which I think is like he reminds me so much of early 20s casting of Survivor. Because that was the recruitment era. There was so many recruits that just started happening. It happened earlier, obviously, too, but like there was just a lot of people who were not fans of the show who got cast. And I feel like he's like we're so used to now. You have to be a super fan to be on Survivor. You have to love the
yeah,
show. Like that was like the thing. And now it's like I think he's like the start of now us kind of maybe trying to find a middle ground between super fans and not super fans. Um,
yeah.
so like he didn't know Jeff Probst's last name when he was out there on the island. Like that
Yeah,
that's
that would be
that's
that's more embarrassing than forgetting Malcolm. Uh,
yeah, yes, yeah,
Malcolm's name.
yeah. He just knew him as Jeff. He could not give a last name to him. So like that's the level of how much he has watched Survivor going into this, which means he's either going to be great or terrible.
We'll find out.
Yeah,
We'll find out.
because sometimes not knowing about the game means that you're not limited to what you've seen on the show. Because sometimes when you're a super fan, you want to replicate what you've seen on the show, whereas when you aren't a fan, you're trying to just play the game that you want to play, and
Yeah.
that's not like there's no limits there.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't Earl Cole also someone that wasn't familiar with the show and he ended up winning?
Yes. Yeah. So it's very possible. I mean, there's a lot of recruits. Some recruits were fans. Stephen Fishback was a recruit. And he knew the show and then fell in love with it afterwards, even more so. But like, he at least like watched it. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, we're gonna have to see. I think that yeah, he could just go out there and be like Will and want to use a shot in the dark and get everyone to use their shot in the dark and be like, wouldn't this be funny? Um, or
As soon as he said that, I knew he was doomed.
yeah, it was a very, 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 very bad plan, Will, but we love you for doing
We love you. It was funny.
it.
No, the thing is, as soon as, especially who it was paired with, if you haven't watched Casino Royale, this is a minor spoiler, but definitely go watch. It
Yeah.
was a lot of fun. It was a great org. Anyway, uh, as soon also the fact that he was suggesting it to Adrian and Cake, both are very competitive. Both are not gonna fall, or not.
Yeah.
Both of them are not gonna do that. I was
Yeah.
like, Will, you just doomed yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I hope you play again well at some point, Like
Yeah,
I want to see you actually get a chance to play because you have not gotten a chance to play in the games I've seen and I want to see it.
yes. And that's another reason why I'm rooting for David. Not only just because he reminds me of Will, but also, like I think he's gonna be a lot of fun. Also the fact that he's Hollywood and he's in the film industry, that's always gonna give me that's always gonna give me a little bit more of a what is it? That's always gonna make you go up in my favor meter when it comes to
Mhm.
these kind of games.
Yeah, exactly. So going from David, who I'm really excited to see play the game, to a person who, based off of things, I have not gotten behind this person yet, and that is Camilla. Listen, there's a world she's the Venus of the season, and she makes a run. Like I'm saying, I think that there's a world that
Venus of all people? I think she is the polar opposite of Venus.
I know that because like Venus is like the judgy but I think she's going to be that like annoying presence that pisses people off and like people will keep being like, we need to get rid of this person, and then they don't because they want to take other people out. And I think that there's going to be a world where either she is annoying super early on and gets taken out, or she is that Venus shield of people want to take her out and don't do it because they want to make a move somewhere else.
We'll see. So kind of to circle back to the like still of the immunity challenge where it looked like the Green Tribe had already finished. Um the fact that they're showing the Purple Tribe breaking the mask means that, the Siva tribe is also competing as well. Because like, when an immunity challenge is done, people stop. Unless Joe was just breaking the mask out of rage, which I don't think that he's that kind of person. So I feel if that theory is correct, it's a 50-50 chance between, what was the first tribe's name?
It was the Logi tribe.
The Logi tribe and the Siva tribe. It's potential that the Siva tribe might go. Now, why I bring this up is in the trailer for 48, she's like, everyone kept telling me I was a first boot. That was like her line,
Yeah.
which means one or two things. I know 48 was still filming during that time, or I believe it was. That means that oh no, it was already all filmed. Sorry, you guys know I'm dumb. Anyway, that means that she either A is actually a first boot or B makes a super super deep run.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's what I'm
And
saying.
yeah,
There's a world where what I just said, like
yeah.
she
And specifically because she might be going to the very first tribal council that worries me that she might actually be the first boot. I don't want it to
yeah.
happen, but it seems
Yeah.
possible.
And what I was saying, I don't think that she's going to like David. I don't think David is particularly going to like her. And I just think that those two are going to go at it. And if it's a first tribal, why the hell are you voting out David on a first tribal council? There's no world. There's no world.
Unless they pull a TK from last season. But then again, they had,
Yeah.
like they still had enough like strength to go around where
Yeah.
they knew they were going to be
That tribe
fine.
still had Gabe and Kyle. Like
Yeah.
they were fine. This tribe, if you lose David, you got Kyle and Mitch who like are okay. Like I don't think they're like bad, but they're not David. They're
Yeah.
they're not Joe. Like you're
They're not the
losing.
big muscle men.
Yeah, you're losing your biggest people, and it's just like if you do that, like I guess you want. I guess they want to go to tribal. Like that would be the only reason is if they want to keep going. So
And Joe likes throwing challenges. That's
I've thrown 2 challenges and 3 orgs. Actually, I mean, I guess it would be more challenges that I threw in Big Brother, but you throw challenges in Big Brother all the time. So
yeah. Well, I only threw one. Anyway, I was gonna throw another challenge, but
yeah,
didn't quite pan out that way.
yeah,
Anyway, trauma dumping aside. So our next contestant is my winner pick, and that is Kyle Frazier. I feel like he he's someone where I see him and I'm like, all right, he's a lawyer or like he studies law. They tend to do pretty decent in Modern Survivor. I'm also someone where I'm like, I feel like he's very middle in the road of a lot of things that I don't think a lot of people are going to clock him as a threat until it's too late.
yeah. I just don't see him doing well. I see him as a potential pre-merger. I can see him being someone who goes. I can see him bonding with Camilla and being like maybe one of her like few allies on this tribe. Camilla goes, and then if they go again, like they just say, Kyle, you were with her, so the 4 of us are gonna stick together, and then he goes. And then even if he makes the merge, I mean like I don't know. I still see him being like a collateral damage that ends up happening from the rest of this tribe. So I know he's your winner pick, so you obviously are rooting for him way more. But
It could be a Kane 2.0 thing. I don't know. There
yeah,
was like with Kane where I was like, well, Kane like D&D and stuff like that. I'm like, this is a dude I would bro out with a lot. So
yeah. You just
I
pick
don't know.
people based off of who you want to hang out with. That's your winner criteria.
That's not always the case.
It's that, or you are attracted to them and they're your survivor crush.
Anyway, it's funny because there's a trip to Fiji that you can sign up for or apply to. And I did mention that my first celebrity crush that I met was a Survivor contestant. I didn't say which one, but it'd be funny if they choose me because of that.
Mhm. Well, keep us updated on that. Keep us updated.
You
Um,
can sign up for it too, Joe.
yeah.
I'll send you the link.
Okay. Send me the link. Okay. Moving on next to Mitch Guerra, who is 34 years old from Waco, Texas, who is a PE coach. Um,
Mhm.
I think he's going to make the merge. I think he'll make the merge. From there, could be early merge, could be late merge. Uh, I don't. I yet again. Maybe he makes the end. I think there's. I can see him making the end. Um, but I mean, it could be anywhere. In my opinion,
I
it's.
think he has. I think he's gonna be dangerous at the end. So I feel like maybe maybe like I would say around seven. I think they don't bring him to finale.
Mhm,
Um, I think it's definitely like I'd say 8 through 6. I can see Mitch go mostly because it's like I feel like he not only that like he has a very apparent speech impediment, and then he's someone where he also works with kids. He's a teacher as well, and I feel like there's a lot of like heartwarming like soft spot moments with this guy. And not saying like he won't go out there and backstab someone without hesitation, but
mhm,
like I feel like there's so many likable things about Mitch that a lot of people will root for, and it's kind of like similar to like a Kyle, where it's like if he gets to the end, he probably wins because like he's such a likable dude.
mhm,
So I feel like, will he be a challenge beast like Kyle? Tough to say, but like I feel like he's gonna have to run into a similar problem where it's like his likability is going to be a liability
mhm.
mid merge.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that. Okay, has maybe been the longest discussion that we've ever had. We are an hour
Well,
and 10
we were
minutes.
talking about we were talking about season 50, and this is also like a cast assessment if people didn't
Yeah,
watch our branch or not our draft too. So like there's some reasons why it's that long.
yeah. Okay, let's do top people. I mean, I guess we already kind of know who we like, but I guess
Yeah,
we could do top people still.
I would say on this tribe, Eva and Joe, with Shaheen as an honorable mention.
Yeah, I'd probably go Joe and Star as who I'd be rooting for. Eva would be my honorable mention.
All right,
The Vula tribe. Obviously I gotta root for Stephanie, and I'd go with Say.
I'm gonna say Stephanie and Justin.
Okay, okay. And then the Siva tribe, I'm on with Charity and David.
For me, it's there's a few people like Kyle for same reason, winner pick. David as well as Chrissy. I feel like those three. I'm like,
Mhm.
I want them to do well.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
can we pause? I want to get another drink before this.
Yeah, give me a sec here. I gotta like stop that. Okay, and we are back here. Let us proceed here. And the Logi tribe wins reward. They win a fire making kit. And the Vula tribe wins reward. They win flints. And Kevin finds a secret advantage. This is a super idol that can be played, but it has to be to the another tribe that loses the first challenge.
All right. Obviously, this is probably not going to happen in the season, but
yeah,
since we're using Triple H, it's just how it goes.
Yep. Yeah, it's still the only 3-tribe season on Brantsteele that they have that has forced fire making.
Yeah,
because they have not been updating it ever since Island of the Idols.
which how could you do this to us?
I know. They keep saying they're going to, and they never do. Apparently, they've been working on Winners at War for now like 5 years. They've been working on that Brantsteele for 5 years.
I understand Winners at War because it's a tough one, but I feel like it was like, okay, we can at least do 41 or we could at least do New Era.
I think they want to finish that one, but for some reason I think they gave up. I think they just said, no, not happening. So no more. they do update Australian Survivor sometimes. Sometimes those get updates, which is like annoying. Okay. So immunity and the Siva tribe wins immunity and the Logi tribe wins immunity. That means Kevin guaranteed to be safe because he can now use it on himself. He doesn't have to give it away.
Yeah.
Joe and Thomas bond slightly. Okay. Say and Stephanie have a minor disagreement and has a lasting impact.
Well, I feel like it's not going to last very long when we vote it out.
Yeah. Camilla and Kyle bond strongly. That's it. God, if you Brantsteele, if you make
it's
Stephanie,
only prediction, Joe.
If you make Stephanie be the first boot, I'm gonna be so mad.
I don't think it happens because of how the still is for the promo for the immunity challenge. I think you're fine. So even if she goes out here, I don't think it actually happens in the show. Joe, I know you're nervous. I don't think it's actually going to happen if it happens here.
It's going to happen.
Joe, you're catastrophizing.
First vote goes to Kevin.
Okay.
Second vote goes to Kevin. Third vote goes to Mary. Fourth vote goes to Mary. Fifth vote goes to Mary. And Mary taken out.
Dang.
Shocker. Who we thought was going to get Bruce Medevac ends up just getting voted out.
It's survive the medevac, just be your first boot.
Yes, and I will let you know Stephanie was on the outs. So
yeah,
hopefully they start winning immunity here. Okay, goes. Okay, immunity, and the Siva tribe wins immunity, and the Logi tribe wins immunity. They also win lines and lures.
It's okay, Joe. Look at me. She's gonna make it.
Okay. Now, another thing that would be really fucked, what would be really fucked up, Brantsteele, is if you now predict my entire team to go out for back to 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 back.
That would be hilarious.
But and shocking.
I'm not even gonna put a butt because I'm like that would be hilarious.
Have a minor disagreement. Joe and Thomas have a major fight.
And we fighting.
Cedric finds the Vula tribe hidden immunity idol. So good on Cedric. Justin has a major meltdown. Justin and Stephanie have a minor disagreement. Stephanie, this is your chance. Throw Justin under the bus. Throw him under the bus. No events occurred.
Well, it's between one or the other, Justin or Stephanie.
Okay. Come on, Justin. I know you got a Dave Portnoy Barstool pizza reveal, but I can't lose my winner pick. First vote goes to Stephanie. Ooh. Second vote goes to Kevin. both my people still. Third vote goes to Stephanie. Fourth vote goes to Kevin. One vote left. And it's Kevin.
Still, I mean, I'm glad. Like I said, I want Stephanie to do well in the show, and
yet again, still another one of my people. So we're still keeping the train rolling.
Yeah, it's not a bad train.
It's a bad train.
It made 47 just even better.
No, it made it worse, actually. Okay. And Shaheen finds the Lawyer Tribe hidden immunity idol.
Yeah, I see that happening.
Yeah. Okay, and here no alliances. The Silver Tribe, they are just like, what are the win challenges?
Vibing out.
Yeah. And the Silver Tribe wins immunity. And the Vula Tribe wins immunity. Thank God.
So you get a break.
Okay. Bianca and Joe find something in common. Eva and Joe bond strongly. Joe doing good. Look at this alliance between Bianca and Eva. This is Joe's alliance. He put in the work for this one.
Yeah. Not only that, those are all three of my people.
Yeah.
I feel. Who else do you have on? Well, we'll get there.
Yeah. Stephanie rushed at camp to restore her energy. You deserve it, Queen. You deserve it.
Yes.
And Camilla has a major meltdown, which is absolutely going to happen on the show, whether it's episode 1, episode 2, wherever she has it. It will be happening.
It's possible. All right. So who you have here is Star and Thomas.
Yeah, and there's no way it's one of those two going out here. There's no way.
We're gonna find out.
First votes goes to Thomas. If this second vote said Star, I'm gonna be so mad. Second vote, Thomas. Third vote, Thomas. Fourth. Why? Why is that?
Here's the thing. We're learning by the power of manifestation. And Joe, you're seeing why manifesting negative energy manifests bad things.
God damn, I hate this. This is stupid. Okay, Thomas, you went out. You had potential, Thomas. You had potential.
You're shitting on him in the when we were going through everyone.
So I didn't want him to go out now. God damn it. Okay, hopefully this twist will prevent any of my other people to go. Okay, the new tribes. We got Cedric, Joe, Justin, Kyle, and Say. So the yellow tribe has majority. Mm-hmm. The new Vula tribe is Chrissy, David, Camilla, Shaheen, and Stephanie. So red tribe has majority there. And the new Siva tribe is Bianca, Charity, Eva, Mitch, and Star. Blue tribe has majority there.
It's interesting. All three original tribes have majority on one tribe somewhere.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Interesting how that works out. So people who are currently going to have to fight their way into power will be Joe and Kyle on the Logi tribe, Shaheen and Stephanie on the Vula tribe, and Charity and Mitch on the Siva tribe.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what happens here. Oh, and Star finds the Siva tribe hidden immunity idol.
Good for her.
Okay. And the Logi tribe wins reward. They win peanut butter, jelly, bread, and bags of potato chips. And Kyle finds a secret advantage hidden in the potato chips. This is a vote blocker power.
Nice.
Yeah, it could be useful there. And the Vula tribe wins immunity. And the Logi tribe wins immunity. Okay. Cedric and Joe bond slightly.
Nice.
Kyle and Say bond slightly. Chrissy and Stephanie have a small fight. Not good for Stephanie.
No, not at all.
Shaheen has a major meltdown, though.
This is not constructive, y'all.
And Eva is impressing the rest of the team. And Star is impressing the rest of the team.
All right. I think Star doesn't really have too much to worry about.
If this is Charity, I'm going to fucking lose.
I don't think it's going to be Charity, bro.
It's either Charity or Mitch.
I don't know. I'd say it's tough. Brantsteele might throw us for a loop.
If Star somehow gets blindsided with an idol in her pocket, Jesus Christ. Okay, here we go. Oh, Star has lost her vote at this tribal council.
Oh no.
Okay.
Does she play it?
Star uses the idol on Eva.
Oh, this could still be bad for you.
First vote goes to Charity. Second vote goes. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. God fucking damn it.
This is spicy. This is spicy Joe is in full effect today.
God damn, this is fucking bullshit. This is a lot of fucking bullshit.
Oh my.
Third vote goes to Charity. Okay, and Charity's out. Charity, of course she is. Of course she is. Of course.
And Star, and I'm only gonna, yeah, to put salt in the wounds, but salt is healing. Charity did waste your idol.
You mean Star?
Salt is antibacterial.
It's fucking Star wasted the idol.
But it is back in play, so she could potentially find it again.
Oh yeah, she could find it again. Oh, maybe. Oh, how about that, Joe? How about you get a fucking turd sandwich there and eat it? Fucking asshole. Okay.
Well, I don't make shit jokes like that, but
oh, this is fucking stupid. This is fucking awful. I hate this. Can we resimulate? Can we restart?
No, we've made it this far, Joe. It's
God.
just a simulation. You're fine.
This is awful. Okay. Okay, go to reward challenge. And the Logi tribe wins rewards. They win iced coffee pastries and coffee and tea brewing supplies. The Vula tribe wins reward. They win iced coffee. And the Logi tribe wins immunity. And the Siva tribe wins immunity. Surely I don't lose someone from the other tribe. Wait, it's
Surely.
Is Steph?
Do you have like a special guest?
A special guest?
Named Shirley? Who's Shirley?
Shut up. Joe and Kyle have a small fights. If we lose Stephanie,
don't get me wrong, I'll be disappointed.
No events occurred. Okay, yeah, we're losing Stephanie.
There's someone else from
Bianca
a different tribe.
And Star form alliance. Mitch Rescue. Yeah, but Stephanie fought with someone who was in power on the others. So yeah, she fought with Chrissy.
Well, I mean, Shaheen has the idol, so it could go on one of the others. There's 3 of my people here. It is very statistically possible.
Okay, Shaheen uses the idol.
Okay.
First vote goes to Shaheen, does not count. Second vote goes to Shaheen, does not count. Third vote goes to David. You're fucking with me, right? This is a fucking joke. I'm being fucking pranked right now by Brantsteele, and they want me to fucking suffer. They want me to fucking suffer over here. Jesus fucking Christ. This is awful. Boo, boo, boo. This is bad. Bad Brantsteele. Worst Brantsteele we've ever had.
You
Okay.
see, the Ryan luck is a heavy burden, and we see that it is too much of a burden for Joe.
There's no way. We
So,
we're finished episode 5, 5 episodes of only losing my people. I'm down to 4, and we're not even at the fucking merge. Are you kidding?
this happens to me all the time, Joe.
Oh my fucking god! Of
If
all
it
the
makes you feel better, he wasted his idol.
oh yeah, I fucking don't fucking care about that. I fucking lost another person. My second pick now.
But Stephanie's still in.
Ooh, Stephanie's doing it. Look at me. I'm writing you away. I got screen time. Okay.
That is the worst. I know you have way better impressions and way
Oh,
funnier
oh,
material to pull
oh.
from.
Don't butter me up now. Don't you fucking butter me up now.
You're in distress, and I'm here for you.
Okay, here we go. Nothing wrong will happen this episode.
Statistically speaking, it's not likely.
Oh, I was saying that a lot last season. The Loggy tribe wins reward. And the Bula tribe wins reward. They win 1 pizza. They win fucking 10 pizzas of soft drinks. Here we go. And the Loggy tribe wins immunity, and the Siva tribe wins immunity. If you do it, you do what I think you might do here, Brantsteele, and take out Stephanie, the only one I have on that tribe.
So the winner pick.
You're not gonna like what you're about to see. I'm going out my window. Okay, I'm opening up my window and I'm jumping
Joe,
out.
Joe, don't do it.
I'm doing it.
Well, I mean, you live in a one story, right?
Yeah, I'm
So it's
falling
not
to
that
nothing.
bad.
Yeah, but I'm out of
I
here.
was doing it from the third floor, Joe.
Yeah. Just has a meltdown. Let's go, Justin. Oh wait, that's the wrong tribe. Fuck. God damn it. Chrissy has a meltdown. Let's go. Let's go, Chrissy. Meltdown. Oh, and now bonding with Stephanie. Weird decision there. Weird decision. Maybe that's good for me. Maybe that's good. Maybe that's good.
I'll find out.
No events occurred. Okay. Okay. Theoretically, it should absolutely be Shaheen here going. He just played an idol.
I
Maybe
can see it.
maybe seeming like a threat. Come on. Come on. First vote goes to second vote goes to Chrissy. Come on. Third vote goes to Chrissy. Oh no, I'm safe. I'm safe. I'm safe. I'm safe. I'm safe. Let's go.
You're good.
I've reached the Holy Land. Oh, it feels so good over here. It feels so good. Yes. Yes. I'm so sorry, Christy. I'm so sorry.
That was your Tiana moment where
Yeah.
you got some relief.
Yeah. Episode 6. Episode 6. Oh. Okay. Okay. Hey, we made the merge.
We did.
Made the merge. You got 8 people. I got 4.
All right. So who do you think is playing the best game right now?
I don't fucking know. I'm just upset. You handle that because right now I am in complete mental breakdown. I'm losing all sense of what I know of Survivor has just been getting burned over the last like 20 minutes. It's just been getting destroyed. So tell me what you think that you've been seeing because so far I've just been seeing misery.
You're scaring me, Joe.
I went to the doctor today and I had 3 shots. I wonder if that has
I'm
something to
thinking
do.
this might be a side effect.
Yeah, because I'm on a different wavelength right now.
100%. I don't know. I think Joe is playing a great game.
Oh, I'm not playing a great game. Trust me.
Joe Hunter.
Yeah, I know.
It's tough to say with everyone. I think Cedric is also playing an under the radar game. I will say it is a little tough to say because I have been distracted by you. Um, And then also, I think Stephanie and Shaheen were in a bad situation, and they both pulled through. So I got to give credit to them as well.
Yeah. Let's go, Stephanie. You made it to the merge. One more person doesn't make jury though, so please make jury. And let it not be one of my 4 people that goes home next. Bianca finds the vote sacrifice extra vote power that can be used up until in order she must sacrifice her vote at the next tribal council. Okay. And Cedric wins immunity. That's one of my people. One of my people safe. So now there's only 3 people. So
Joe, I need you to pour out the rest of that monster. I don't think you need any more caffeine.
Yeah, I know, right? Come on. Bianca and Shaheen have a major fight. Camilla and Shaheen find something in common. And alliance forms between Justin, Mitch, Shaheen, Star, and Stephanie. That's safe. That could be safety for 2 of my people.
Yeah.
Could be safety. Okay.
It's too tough to say.
Yeah. Merge votes, anything can happen. As long as that anything isn't my people, I'll be happy. Okay, Bianca sacrifices her votes. First vote goes to Camilla. Second vote goes to Joe. Third vote goes to Stephanie. Fourth vote goes to Stephanie. Sixth vote goes to Joe. Seventh vote goes to Joe.
Oh wait, there's another one.
Eighth vote goes to Stephanie. Ninth vote goes to Joe.
Oh, they're gonna revote.
Tenth vote goes to Stephanie. And we are tied 5-5-1. There's no way. You gotta make the move on Joe here. You gotta.
We'll see.
First votes goes to Joe. Yes. Second vote goes to Stephanie. No. Third vote goes to Joe. Fourth vote goes to Stephanie. Fifth vote goes to Stephanie. Sixth vote goes to Stephanie. Seventh vote goes to Joe. Eighth vote goes to Joe. 1 vote left.
While he's doing that, I am very, very concerned right now for my safety. He took off his headphones. I'm scared. Please come save me. I'm nervous. Okay.
God damn it. Okay. I'm opening this one now.
To be fair, Joe, sit down for a sec. To be fair, you didn't ask the gods. You didn't tell the gods which Joe to screw over.
Well, you're real funny, aren't you? You think you're real funny by saying that, huh? Well, you're not. You're a fucking asshole. It's fucking bullshit.
You're the asshole. You pissed on half of this cast.
Yeah, okay. New take, worst season of Survivor coming at you, season 48.
It's okay, we're getting it out now.
And great. Star, one of my other people, just put a random vote on Camilla and decided to take out Stephanie. So, cool. That's super cool of you, Star. Turning on your own people.
You do the same. You throw challenges and stuff. It's fine.
This is stupid. And watch, Cedric won immunity. So by Brantsteele curse, he's going to be the next votes. He's going to be the next one out because he won first immunity. Because that's what always fucking happens in these.
I wouldn't say it always, but more often than not.
70%. I'd say it happens 70% of the time, unless they have some kind of safety the next round.
So that's a fair assessment. But he does have an idol.
Yeah. Group number 1. Eva, Joe, Justin, Mitch, and Say. Group number 2, Bianca, Camilla, Kyle, Shaheen, and Star. Cedric does not participate, but automatically wins reward. Group number 1 wins reward. They win a spaghetti dinner on a private island. And Mitch wins immunity. And Kyle is impressing the rest of the team.
Nice.
Bianca and Kyle have a small fight. Justin and Mitch bond slightly. And Eva leaves this alliance. Okay. So Cedric, Say, and Star.
Cedric has the idol. I think if you're right, and they target the person that won immunity, he's gonna play it. I think you're good, man.
My luck is he's gonna play this idol on fucking Kyle or something and then go home.
It's a possibility.
Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, hey. He's safe. He's safe. He's safe.
He is safe.
He's good.
He's good.
There's no way. There's no way I'm losing someone here, right? There's no way.
I mean, there is a way, but there's no way Cedric goes.
Okay. First vote goes to Cedric, does not count. That's right, it doesn't. Second vote goes to Cedric, does not count. Third vote goes to Cedric, does not count. Fourth vote goes to Cedric, does not count. Fifth vote goes to Cedric, does not count. Sixth vote goes to Cedric, does not count.
He played correctly.
Seventh vote goes to Cedric, does not count. Eighth vote goes to Cedric, does not count. If his one vote is for one of my people, I'm going to be so mad. Oh, Shaheen. And Shaheen. Oh. Okay. I'm safe. Unfortunately, though, if I'm going to be honest, I'm rooting for Shaheen. He's one of the main people on your team that I want to see do really well.
Oh, yeah, he is pretty cool.
So I lost someone on you lost someone, but I want him also to do well. So I'm still, to be fair, a little bit of a hurt to me.
I think you're just in this bad headspace right now.
I'm the headspace I deserve to be in right now.
I agree, but at the same time, I don't think you can handle it.
Oh, you don't know what I can handle and can't handle.
Valid, but
okay. So good job, Cedric, though. Good idol play. Cedric.
Good idol play, yes.
And Joe finds the hidden immunity idol.
Nice.
Okay. Let's go here. Group number 1 is Eva, Joe, Justin, Kyle, and Star. Group number 2 is Bianca, Cedric, Camilla, Mitch, and Say. Group number 1, which war they win a dozen pizzas to be enjoyed at camp. And Joe wins immunity. He wins Squatty Probst.
Nice.
Camilla has a major meltdown. Justin and Kyle find something in common. And Camilla and Mitch find something in common. And Justin leaves the alliance with Mitch and Star. And a new alliance forms between Eva, Justin, Camilla, Kyle, and Mitch. Don't see any of my people there.
Yeah, you don't.
And now Cedric's going to get taken out because he just played an idol correctly.
It bought you around, bro.
It did.
It bought you around.
Yeah.
Someone needs to buy you around after this because I feel like you need a drink.
Oh yeah. I need something to fucking deal with this.
Just lay off the energy drink right now because that's just going to make it.
To be fair, I've drinking one sip of that in this entire recording.
Okay.
First vote is Cedric. Second vote is Camilla. Third vote is Cedric. Fourth vote is Cedric. Fifth vote is Camilla. Sixth vote is Cedric. Seventh vote is Camilla. Eighth vote is Cedric. And there we go. Guess what just happened?
You
Yes.
lost someone.
Yes. That someone. I'm down to
You
two.
still got you still got two. You got Say and Star.
Okay. Will the Marianne effect? Is that what's going to do it? Are we going
The
to have?
Marianne Brigade. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think right now I'm seeing Bianca and I'm like, I feel like she's low key playing the best game.
Yeah. I think Joe is also doing pretty well
Up
over
there as
there.
well. Yeah.
Yeah. Um. So yeah, those are probably top ones for me. Okay. And Justin wins reward and shares it with Kyle, Mitch, Eva. Couldn't take any of my people, I see. They win an aerial tour of the Sacred Islands, a feast of cheeseburgers, french fries, beer, and letters from home.
Wait, do they eat the letters from home?
Yeah, they eat them. They can't bring them back. They can't leave them there. They gotta eat them. Let's go. There's only one person available for me to go home.
Yeah.
Okay. Say is the president of the team too. Okay, I'm safe. I'm gonna be safe. Mitch has a major meltdown. Joe is impressing the rest of the team. And Camilla leaves his alliance. Could be Camilla. Could be Camilla finally annoying people enough to send home.
It might be. Or it might be, Say.
Mm-hmm. No, that won't happen.
Listen, once you lose everything, you have clarity. That's why monks aren't materialistic. Joe, you could be a monk.
I'm not going to be a monk. I'm going to have one of Star or Say win the season. First votes goes to Camilla. Second vote goes to Camilla. Third vote goes to Camilla. Fourth vote goes to Joe. Fifth vote goes to Joe.
Was he gonna go with an
Sixth vote
idol?
goes to Joe. Seventh vote goes to Camilla. Eighth vote goes to Joe. Ninth vote goes to Camilla. And we are listen. If we go to Rocks and somehow it's Say, you're not gonna like it, day after podcast audience. You're not gonna like what you see.
To be honest, I don't know how much worse you can get, so I'm actually curious. I wanted to be Say so I can see by the dawn's early light.
First vote goes to Joe. Second vote goes to Joe. Third vote goes to Joe.
Oh, this is
Fourth
unfortunate.
vote
He
goes to
had an idol
Joe.
too.
Yeah, Joe. He probably assumed it was a clear vote for Camilla because people were annoyed by her.
Yeah.
See, and that's the thing is when you have someone who seems like everyone dislikes, perfect shield, perfect smoke screen to pull off moves, which is what we saw with Venus. We saw, Q was also part of that. Like those were two people who everyone was like, let's just take them out, and then other players got to just actually make moves. Okay, I was just complimenting him too on playing a good game.
I see. I told you.
Yet again, the people you've lost are like people who I also liked. So I'm losing people on your side that I was wanting to do well.
I think you're just in a bad headspace, Joe. Obviously, recording. Otherwise, I'd say go outside, take a walk.
No, fuck that. Let's keep going.
Walking is
Group
nice.
number one consists of Eva, Camilla, Mitch, and Say. Group number two is Bianca, Justin, Kyle, and Star. And group number one wins reward. They win a trip to a survivor spa with a feast. Let's go. Say wins immunity, my people. Keep winning this immunities. We need it. Kyle and Star have minor disagreements. Justin and Star bond slightly, and Star is completely worn out, but is not giving up.
Yeah. Neither is Joe. Joe is still completely worn out, but he's not giving up either.
We got this. We got this. No problem. Not worried one bit about Star right here. First vote goes to Bianca. Second vote goes to Camilla. Third vote goes to Camilla. Fourth vote goes to Bianca. Fifth vote goes to Camilla. Sixth vote goes to Camilla. And Camilla. Yep. Now it's like, okay, we got rid of the big threats. Now we can take out the person who annoys everyone.
Still have two of the three of the Marianne Brigade.
Yeah. Watch them make
But I mean,
final three.
Star has good ties with people though, and Star is also connected with Mitch, who is in that alliance of 4.
Mhm.
So I think she's good, honestly.
Yeah. Eva wins rewards and shares it with Mitch, Justin, and Kyle. This is the loved ones. Sorry, barbecue with the loved ones.
Nice.
And Eva wins immunity. Okay.
Very good episode for her.
It is. Okay. So it's gonna be Say, isn't it? It's gonna be
I
Say.
think so, because everyone else we see at least have a connection.
Yeah. First vote goes to Say. Second vote goes to Say. Vote goes to Star. Fourth vote goes to Say. This is stupid. This is so stupid. This is so dumb. This is the dumbest fucking Brantsteele we've ever fucking had.
Hey, listen, you've had 3 shots, you've had a sip of the monster. Have you eaten? Oh wait, you did eat before this, so
I did,
that's
yeah.
not even that.
Nope. I'm not hangry. I'm just disappointed. I'm just disappointed with this Brantsteele. Good job, Eva finds the idol. Good job, Eva. She's killing it now. She could win the game. I think she could win. Okay, but hey, look at this. Star though got Mitch and Bianca. I think she's going to make that in game. I think she's going to win the game. I think she's going to get to the end at least.
She has a decent enough story.
It's just this that I'm afraid of. Because that means that it's just Bianca and Star on the off. So Mitch might make sure it's not Star and it's Bianca next. But that does mean that
Bianca wins immunity.
Yeah. Pair number 1 is Justin and Star. Pair number 2 is Kyle and Mitch. Pair number 3 is Bianca and Eva. Bianca and Eva win reward, and they share with Kyle an overnight stay at a private island with a feast. And Justin wins immunity. Bianca and Eva bond strongly. Bianca and Kyle have minor disagreements. Okay.
All right.
So it's either Bianca or Star, most likely.
Yeah. It could be. Well, Eve always has the idol.
Yeah. And she just bonded with Bianca.
Yeah. So I think she's good. She did. So that could be very bad for Star.
Yeah.
Or that's jury management.
Yeah. We're going to see here in a second. Eva used the idol on Mitch. First vote goes to Kyle, wasted idol.
That was wasted.
Second vote goes to Star. Third vote goes to Bianca. Fourth vote goes to Star. Fifth vote goes to Kyle. 1 vote left. Okay, it's
Dang.
Kyle.
My winner pick.
Yeah.
6 ain't a bad spot, though.
Ooh. Playing dangerously over here. So Bianca, Mitch, and Star, the ones take out Kyle there. Okay.
All right.
So Star playing the best game, I think. I think she's definitely got the best story going into this.
Can't say that with the bullshit grin on your face. It is impressive just based off of everything you've been through. She is the sole survivor of the Joe curse. I think, honestly, the 2 people I think that are playing the best game is Bianca and Eva. I think honestly, I know I was fucking you. Star is also up there because she has had tight bonds with Bianca and Mitch to keep herself safe during all this mayhem.
Mhm.
So even if she's not in a big alliance, she has people within it to protect her.
Yeah,
And her name keeps popping up too, but
and
she keeps surviving.
those loyalties, that's the big thing, is that they're like eights and nines. And now that it's down to final five, if she can just keep Mitch and Bianca together, like they could take out Eva if she doesn't want immunity next, and then maybe send one of them into fire against Justin at 4, and then it's Bianca, Mitch, and Star at the end. Who knows? Could win that one. So let's go to immunity. And Mitch wins immunity and shares it with Star and Eva.
Nice.
Eva and Star have a minor disagreement. Mitch has a major meltdown after winning immunity. Probably,
I
maybe,
think
is he coping with or Grip coming to terms that he has to vote Star out?
I think that's what happens here. I think it's either her or Eva.
First vote goes to Justin. Second vote goes to Eva. Okay, I'm safe. Third vote goes
As
to
far as
Bianca. Oh, okay.
she gets 2 more.
Fourth vote goes to Eva. One vote left. And it is Bianca. We are tied between
They could
Bianca
go
and
to
Eva.
Rocks and then,
Yeah, well, they can't even go to Rocks because it's an odd number.
but Joe King luck.
One of them gets up there and they're like, "This random tribal council, you cannot revote on a revote," and they choose one person, and it screws over Star. No, first vote goes to Bianca. Second vote goes to Eva. One vote left, and Eva is taken out about where I expected her to go. I said somewhere between 7 to 5 because you can't let her reach the end game. So Eva and Justin voted Bianca. Bianca and Star voted Eva, and Mitch on his own voted Justin.
Hmm.
So interesting there. Okay.
You have one more challenge.
Come on, Star. And Mitch wins immunity. Mitch is safe.
All right.
Who is he sending into fire? He gives immunity to Star and grants safety to Bianca. He's going into fire against the
Star
pizza
is
maker.
guaranteed to be in finale.
Yeah, that's true. And yeah, he's going up against the pizza maker. So we'll see if he can do that. And he can't. He loses. Oh,
The fool.
what immunity.
This is like All Stars 4 where I threatened to jump out the window and I was worried that Danny Boatwright was going to win and she ended up giving it away.
The storytelling. I was in this episode about to jump out of my window, and then we went all the way back.
Story, Joe. At worst, you might have like sprained your wrist.
It would have been more awkward because I have to like kind of crawl across my desk to get out of my window. It would have been an awkward crawl. But yeah, so okay, Star's winning the game. Star is winning the game.
She has a really good shot.
She deserves it. She deserves it.
I think it's going to be Bianca.
I deserve it. I deserve this win after the shit I've gone through.
Joe just cannot handle what Ryan goes through.
No, it's funny when you're on that side, but when you're on this side, yeah, no.
I understand, Joe. I've been on that side. I have bathed in that side. That side has caused me so much trauma and stuff, but I have persevered.
What's funny is that so the thing is, everyone, we normally do this before we do our fantasy draft a lot of the time, so it's unbiased. Like we kind of are like anyone can be anyone's. Like we're all rooting for everyone. We're doing this super late, so we already have who we want to see do well.
Yeah.
Okay, first vote goes to Star. Let's go Star. Come on, everyone. Applause, applause, applause. Go in the comments right now and applause. Second vote goes to Justin. Third vote goes to Bianca. Fourth vote goes to Star. Fifth vote goes to Justin. Sixth vote goes to Justin. Seventh vote goes to Star. Eighth vote
There
and
you go,
winner in a
Joe.
4-3-1. Bow. Yes.
You had a rough go,
No,
and
I
then you
didn't.
finally
No,
got
no, I
them.
didn't. That was all part of the plan. I'm got the big brain strats here. I knew that I was going to have people go out early. Okay. And I got my winner. I got my winner here. I was like, I betted on the Marianne Alliance, and guess what? It worked out. It worked out. I got the Marianne.
She was your third to last pick.
I got the Marianne. I wasn't scared at all. I'm not at
Yes,
all.
Joe, you are a terrible liar.
No, 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 no. Star winner of the Brantsteele. One of the I don't even know where to put this in terms of the rankings of rank.
Emotional roller coaster.
Oh my gosh. This both sucked and now is awesome. So I don't know. I'm sure entertainment wise, I'm sure it's there.
I was scared, guys. I thought Joe was gonna buy a train or plane ticket and come down and strangle me.
Oh my gosh. That was crazy. Okay. Well, I Bianca only one vote for or Joe the only one to vote for Bianca. Interesting.
Well, they were tight, so that makes sense.
Eva wins fan favor. That makes sense.
So overall, not a bad simulation. I wonder how much of this is accurate.
Oh, not at all. None of this is accurate. Maybe Star winning is accurate, but besides that, totally change a lot of this.
So
Lot of
you
this.
want the first nine people to be your people. Okay.
Nope, 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 nope. Definitely,
It's too
definitely
late,
not.
Joe.
Definitely not. Uh,
Listen, I have an advantage over you. My roommate got a priest to bless a bag of chips. So
what does
I'm
that?
good.
What does that have to do with anything?
I have been blessed. Well, once I eat the potato chips, I will be blessed. This is an actual true story.
I don't even know how that's possible. I mean, do they just like dump holy water on a bag of chips?
He went to a priest and was like, "Hey, can you like?" He went to a priest and was like, "Hey, can you bless these chips? Because we're doing an Oscars party and everything is themed, and so the chips are supposed to be like communion wafers." And I was joking around, like, what if we actually got them, like, because, blessed so that way they can be like actual communion wafers. And then my roommate Danny, just went with that idea and actually scheduled an appointment with a priest. And yeah, so I'm having holy
Okay.
chips. The holy
Interesting.
chips are on my side.
Interesting. Interesting thing to note
Misha had
here.
0 votes. This freaking idiot.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I think he wins the game if he just is at the end. He did also grab
Yeah,
3 immunity wins.
he didn't
Uh,
need to do that
he was
either.
second most strategic.
He didn't. He didn't have to do it.
Yeah, he just thought it'd be fun. So
It cost him hundreds of thousands of dollars.
yeah. Okay, Ryan. This was an emotional roller coaster. I kind of want to see what would happen if this wasn't if we can try to make this where I don't lose all my people right away.
Let's see.
Okay, say okay. Say
So you
what it
still
was.
win someone.
Mary would have got. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, it sucks that
Oh no,
charity goes
Eva
out.
goes out way too early. Then no, Eva and Joe go out early. So
Camilla would have
no.
got medevacs. But look at all these
Who
idle
got it?
plays. Camilla got medevacs.
Oh, oh my God, no.
Yeah, but look at all these idle plays. Oh, that would have been
We
so cool.
Joe, we live in a better timeline.
Wait.
Eva and Joe made it further.
I want to see if like Shaheen, who goes out of fire, gave it up. Shaheen wins it. He gave up. We went into fire too.
It is in the stars.
Yeah, he would have gone into fire against Stephanie and lost to Stephanie.
Full.
That's wild. Okay. I think that would have been the better season.
No, Joe. We lose Eva and Joe too early.
Yeah, but like a small price to pay for content.
That's a huge price to pay, you asshole.
Okay. Well, that was something.
That was something indeed.
This is one of our longest ones for not a Australian Survivor recording.
Or total drama. Like, yeah, it's almost like it's definitely over 2 hours.
Yeah. Yeah. So pretty wild, pretty wild. I hope it was entertaining for people.
It was.
Okay. I hope because when I'm in that headspace, I don't know if it's entertaining. It's just it's despair.
It was very entertaining. I was nervous, but it was entertaining.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see you all in a couple days to review the premiere episode of Survivor 48. If I lose someone first, ruined
He's gonna
season,
spiral.
ruined season, bad season, bottom five. But we'll see. Hopefully, it's not the case. So hopefully, you all watch that one, and we will see you all in the next one.
Peace.